How's it going, everybody? This is Brendan over at Vape and Bob, and let me move my microphone. So, as I'm sure some of you, or maybe none of you, hell, I have no idea, have probably been wondering, haven't been on for a while, and I am very, very sorry, but computer kinda took a dump. So it's been rather difficult for me to, post a video if I don't have a working computer. So anyway, with all that money we get at the beginning of the year for all the hard work we did throughout the year prior to that, we were able to go and get ourselves this nice new pooter you see here. So, we can actually do this. I know I'm excited. I'm so glad to be back. I do apologize that it's been a while, but we're all set and ready to go now, so we should be good from here till Kingdom Come. So, I'm coming at you today to talk about Sigelei 150 watt, which made me really excited when I got it. So, now, I'm sitting at 75 watts with a 0.4 ohm coil, and what I've got on here is, I think it's 8 wraps of 26 gauge and 0.7 flat around it. One of my favorite flavor builds, but it also produces pretty well. And we are vaping at 6 volts. Let me tell you guys, she works pretty darn well. And this is the Troll RDA with the chuff cap. I love this thing. So yeah, today we're going to talk about Sigelei and how it came to me, what it looks like, how well it performs, and all the other little accoutrements, such as this guy right here. Now, for those of you who don't know what that is a wrap that we got from vaporskins.com. There will be a link in the description. And yeah, it's going to go on here. It's going to look pretty sweet. And also, for those of you who don't know, that is the TARDIS from Doctor Who. I happen to be quite the Whovian. So, before I continue prattling on, we are going to dive down and show you this guy up close and personal. Alright, so when you get your Sigelei 150 watt, it's going to look like this. Of course, there'll be some cellophane on it. Obviously, mine's taken off. So, you just pull this out. Set the box to the side, and there it is. Yeah, pop her out. Pop her out, and you got your box. Inside, of course, is the market survey. Maybe I should do that. An Asmodus distribution warranty card, a little certificate stating that it has passed, and a book with all the literature you need in both English and, I believe, in Chinese or Japanese. I don't know. But in here it states that you need to use 2 matched 18650s, and in the case of my preference, I'll set the other side of the box away, I like using the Samsung 25Rs. So this piece here is a nice little neoprene rubber coating, which I like. So you just take and pry this thing off. So here it is without the cover, and as you can see, it's got the nice little beveled lines that are shiny. So it's not like the 100 watt that had the screws on the back. This is completely magnetic. Let me tell you, these things are pretty strong. So as you can see here, they are marked, and this is where the chip is and all the wiring and everything like that, and it's a very clean box. So we'll go ahead and put our batteries in. Now make sure that they are matched, preferably bought both at the same time. That's usually what they mean by matched, but at least that they're the same battery. So I wouldn't recommend throwing, a 25R that you've had for a day and a VTC5 that you've had for 6 months. That's not really matched. And it can cause problems with the chip. Now, it does have reverse battery protection, so if you put the batteries in and they're in the wrong configuration, it won't even turn on. As long as they're in the right, it'll turn on. Now, as you can maybe read out, it says check atomizer whenever there isn't anything up top. Now, this does have a copper pin, and it is floating, so there's nothing that you have to do. Again, with the 100 watt, you had that little screwdriver, and you had to actually adjust the pin as needed. Well, not with the 150 watt. They upgraded that. So yeah, and of course you've got the wattage up, wattage down button. Nice big clicky fiery button. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and slip the cover back on, because I like having this little rubber piece here. It gives it extra grip and a little bit extra protection should it fall, because as much as we try not to let our mods fall, we all know it's going to happen every now and then. So yeah, we are going to go ahead and jump back up, vape on it, talk about it, go over price, and all that other fun stuff. So yeah, anyway, that's the Sigelei 150 watt up close and personal. Now, as for price, I paid $119.99 before taxes. After taxes, it came to $129.38. That was at a local brick and mortar here in Joplin. Online, I found that Fast Tech has them for about $97.34, and then Sigelei has them on sale right now for $109.99. The original market price for them was $149.99. Now, I don't know about any of you guys, but I cannot stand waiting. When it comes to waiting, I don't want to do it. So I have no problem spending a little bit extra money to have it in my hand as soon as the money has been transferred over, than waiting and waiting and waiting, constantly checking UPS or USPS, one of those, to try and find out just where it is and why it isn't here now. So it is a really nice, really cheap, authentic box mod. Now, I know you can get the IPv3 that'll have 165 watts after the update, but I've played with them, and I like them, but I don't like them near as much as the Sigelei 150 watt. And I think it has something to do with this big, clicky button. I like big buttons. So, so I would recommend this if you're looking into getting a box mod. This is, in my opinion, one of the best out there on the market right now, especially for not a whole lot of money. So, it gets 2 big thumbs up for me. Now, as to batteries, since it's a dual 18650, they do recommend using a matched pair. I chose the 25Rs because they start here and then slowly work their way down. As with the Sony VTC4, VTC5 products, they bam, punch, and then straight drop. So, do they work? Yeah, they work just fine. I have my set of VTC5s that I'll run in here after my 25Rs die out. As for battery life, my way of vaping, as I stated before, I get about 24 hours. Now, we got the 100 watt box for Heather, and she can go 2 days without changing batteries. But she doesn't vape as much as I do. So, constantly keep extra sets of batteries around. That's what I recommend. Lots of battery boxes. I have 3 sets, 2 sets of 25Rs and 1 set of VTC5s that I constantly have with me. Like, right now, 1 set is on the charger. So, it's a whole lot easier to just keep a couple extra sets You might spend a little bit of money, but it is better to have more than one set, in case you're out and about and one just happens to die. Now, I recommend stopping at about 30%. Take your batteries out, throw them on the charger, put the other set in. Now, that being said, I have ran these down all the way to 0, and it says, check battery. But try not to do that very often because it's not good for the batteries, nor is it good for the box. So, I'm going to go ahead and... so the total output for output voltage is supposed to be 8.2. I get 7.5. Now, right now, like I said before, I'm vaping at 75 watts and 6 volts. So we'll jump it up to 7.5 volts, which is 115 watts. And this is the Troll RDA, so we're going to open it all the way. I'm going to show you what this baby can do. So yeah, and as you can see, those were pretty short pulses, but here it is without the top. So yeah, she can pack the punch. Now, if I were to lose this or have it stolen today, you're damn right I would go buy another one. In a heartbeat. Or at least as long as it took me to scrounge up another $129.38. So, I mean, a lot more than a heartbeat. Because, minimum wage. But yeah, this is, in my opinion, the best box out on the market right now. So, anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. Come back soon because I will be doing a review of the Troll, and the Mutation X V3, and the Mutation XL version 3. And the King Kong. I got the King Kong sitting around here that I gotta do a review on. Ouch. So yeah, anyway, from me to you guys, signing off.